I said, uh-oh. There it is. This is Team Legacy Jeopardy! I am your host, Bridger. Welcome. Today we are giving away a full Cutlass package. That's right, a Star Citizen Cutlass package including Alpha and Beta access. Let's meet our contestants. Dr. Greenbean, welcome, sir.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
And we also have our good friend Pluto. Welcome, sir.
Hey, Bridger. Thanks for having me.
And Tiwiism. You just had to pick a name that has 3 eyes.
You said it perfectly, my friend. Thank you for having me.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get started. So, we have a great show for you here. Let's, boom, pop up the board. As you can see, today's categories are Team Legacy Brevity Terms, Tactics by Vin, Star Citizen Game Info, Star Citizen Lore, and Team Legacy. Now, we did a quick flip of the coin before the match started. That's right, we have a 3-sided coin, and Tiwiism was chosen to be our first contestant. So, Tiwi, pick a category and a score.
Bridger, let's take Star Citizen Lore for 100.
All right, Star Citizen Lore for 100. Everybody got your buzzers ready? Ready to click in? Here we go. Star Citizen Lore for 100. This is the name of the fictitious game company who designed Arena Commander. All right, Dr. Greenbean. What's your answer? Did your microphone break?
Oh, sorry. Robert Space Industries.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Uh-oh. Pluto got kicked out of the game? What happened?
I
think you closed your window, buddy.
No, it's still open. It's counting down.
Oh, okay. Yes, but did you close your button, your buzzer?
Nope, that's still open as well.
Can you buzz for me just to see if it's working? Because I don't see you're in the score anymore.
It's gray.
Yeah, I think you got disconnected. So, let's try that one more time, shall we? One moment while we rejigger the figure. Restarting here. Go ahead, guys. Reconnect. If you need my IP again, I'll post it for you. It's up at the top there. We didn't want to kill Pluto. All right, I see Pluto back on the game here. I'm glad the first question was the one where we're using like an open source Jeopardy program here, so it's not the best. All right, we're missing Greenbean and Tiwiism. Can you restart the go? There we go. We're in. We're good. We're golden. Let me get you guys the image again. All right. If you're still connected, you should see the board now. Everybody got it?
Let me try to buzz in.
Yes, sir.
No, you can't buzz in yet because we haven't picked the question. But let's click.
Okay.
Let's click SC Lore for 100. The name of the fictitious game company who designed Arena Commander. And Robert Space Industries is incorrect. Do we have another buzzer? Oops, wrong button. Look out. Coming through. All right. The correct answer is Original Studios. That's the answer we were looking for. All right. Tiwiism, the board is still yours.
All right, let's keep it rolling. Lore for 200.
Lore for 200. And the clue is, this spacecraft manufacturer is known for producing ships useful for pirates. All right, Tiwiism.
Oh, I just lost it. I was going to say Cutlass, but that's the type of... Oh.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Do we have another guess? Dr. Greenbean.
Drake Interplanetary.
That is correct. Dr. Greenbean, you are in the lead now with 200 points, and the board is yours. Where would you like to go?
Let's do lore for 300.
Lore for 300, straight down. The audience likes it. This planet is the most Earth-like to be discovered in the Star Citizen universe. I'll put this up there so that nobody? All right. The correct answer is, what is Terra? Terra is the other very Earth-like planet in the Star Citizen universe. Dr. Greenbean, the board is still yours.
Well, let's keep it going. Let's take lore for, actually, let's mix it up. Lore for 500.
Lore for 500. Holy moly, this war hero became the first imperator of the UEE in the 26th century. This might be a little difficult if you never read any of or watched any of my videos. Ugh. All right. The answer that we were looking for is Ivar Messer. Ivar Messer. He basically took over and became Caesar of the UEE for a couple hundred years in his dynasty. Created a super police state. Very important history. You should look at the videos. They're awesome. All right. Dr. Greenbean, the board is still yours.
All right, Bridger. Let's take brevity terms for 100.
Brevity terms for 100. When your controller informs you of an enemy and you gain sight of said enemy, you reply with this phrase. Sorry, this should be word, this word. Dr. Greenbean.
Tally. What is tally?
That is correct. That is very good. All right, Dr. Greenbean now still ahead, 300 points. The board is yours.
Let's go for Team Legacy for 300.
Team Legacy for 300. The clue is, this was the original community that many of Team Legacy's founders came from. Tiwiism.
What is Team Liquid?
That is correct. Yes, indeed. Tiwiism gets himself back on the board with 100 points. All right, Tiwiism, the board is now yours.
I like the Team Legacy position. Let's go with Team Legacy 400.
Team Legacy for 400. The clue is, this conflict against the Reddit guild during a Guild Wars 2 beta was immortalized in a YouTube video. Nobody. Now, I don't even feel like continuing. The answer is the Battle of Dreaming Bay.
I knew it.
I'm sorry. It looks like Tiwiism, the board is still yours.
At least I didn't lose any points.
That's
Let's go
true.
Team Legacy for 500.
Team Legacy for 500 points. The clue is, this member is the current operations officer for the Star Citizen chapter. Tiwiism.
Operations officer, is that Gray?
Well, that
Gray?
was in fact a question, but that is incorrect. Anybody else? All right. Time is up. The correct answer is, who is Ruach Blah? He's now in the other side, in the other channel, crying because you didn't read about him either. Although he hasn't been doing anything, but he's about to do something big when Arena Commander comes out. Yes. So, Tiwiism, the board is still yours.
Oh my gosh. Team Legacy 200.
Team Legacy for 200. TL made history in Guild Wars 2 with this popular initiative during the beta weekends. Oh. The crowd is not happy. What is No Fan Left Behind? That's what we were looking for, the No Fan Left Behind initiative. All right, Tiwiism, it's still yours.
100.
This title is granted to monthly donators of Team Legacy. Pluto.
Legion.
That is correct. Incorrect answer. Pluto now on the board with 100 points. Pick a category.
I'll take Star Citizen Game Info for 100.
Star Citizen Game Info for 100. This single-player campaign will be released prior to the full release of Star Citizen. Pluto.
What is Squadron 42?
That is correct. Yes, indeed. The board is still yours.
Star Citizen Game Info for 200.
Star Citizen for 200. This ship has 2 turrets and comes standard with a snub fighter. Pluto.
What is the Constellation?
That is correct, indeed. Shall we keep on rolling down the Star Citizen Game Info?
Yep, 300.
All right, 300. CIG has released these 3 promotional videos each week for the last few months. All right, the answers we were looking for is Wingman's Hangar, The Next Great Starship, and 10 for the Chairman. That's right there. All right, Pluto, the board is still yours.
400.
All right, Star Citizen Game Info for 400. This is the name for the system which models the connectivity of all the other systems in your ship. All right, the answer we were looking for is the pipe system. The pipe system. Did you guys read the article about the pipe system and how you'll have your power is connected to everything else through the power pipe, and your heat is connected to everything else, and the heat pipe is just a way to conceptualize all the different connections that happen between your systems. And if various pipes get damaged, it'll actually affect the performance of your ship. So if the pipe, the information pipe that connects your radar to your computer is damaged, then you'll stop getting information from your radar, even though your radar itself isn't damaged. It just allows an extra layer of realism there. All right, Pluto, the board is still yours.
Let's do lore for 400.
Lore for 400. This alien race fought 2 wars against the humans and has now been integrated into the UEE. Pluto.
Who are the Vandals?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Do we have any other guesses? All right. The correct answer we were looking for is who are or what are the Tevarin? The Tevarin. There are 2 Tevarin wars in the history of the UEE. I'm assigning you guys homework. The lore videos I created. They were very entertaining by all accounts, and you learn a lot. All right. Pluto, the board is still yours.
Start game info for 500.
All right, the most difficult clue in Star Citizen Game Info. This representation of needs and production is the backbone of the economic system in Star Citizen. If you read the economic article, Pluto?
Mining and industry?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Do we have any other guesses here? I'm afraid we don't have a video question, Virgil. No, sorry. What is space? Tiwiism. What's your guess?
No, never mind.
I don't think you can never mind. You buzzed
I
in.
wish I wouldn't have clicked it.
Oh, no. All right. The correct answer is, what is a node? The node system. Very interesting set that each node itself in Star Citizen represents something that has needs and something that has an output. So you can have an entertainment node that needs contraband and luxuries, and it outputs morale and, something else. So it's kind of a cool little system. All right, Pluto, I believe the board is still yours.
Brevity terms for 200.
Brevity terms for 200. This term implies that you incur damage to some of your ship's systems or structure. Green bean.
What is bent?
That is correct, bent. Yes. All right, Dr. Greenbean taking control of the board again. Which would you like to go with?
Well, let's keep it on rolling. Brevity terms for 300.
This term describes a state where you only have enough fuel to return to base. You may have heard this term used in Air Force movies as well. No? All right, the term is bingo. We are bingo fuel. That means we have only enough fuel to get us back to base. We can't fight any longer. All right, next up, Green Bean.
Brevity terms for 400, Bridger.
All right. When you acknowledge an order to your flight, you use this brevity term. Green Bean.
What is Wilco?
That is correct. That's a tricky one because some people will say Roger, but it's not Roger. Roger represents when you acknowledge an informational message, whereas if you are given an order, you say Wilco or will comply to indicate that you recognized it as an order. All right. Green Bean, which would you like to go with next?
Brevity terms for 500.
All right, brevity terms for 500. Oh, we've hit the daily double, ladies and gentlemen. Wrong button. No. I wanted the... oh, there it is. That was the sound effect I was going for. Green Bean, you may wager up to 900 of your points on the daily double. If you get it right, you'll double your score, the points that you wager. If you get it wrong, you lose those points. How much would you like to wager?
100.
All right, 100. Oops. I should actually not use that. There we go. When there are too many people talking on the operations net, an officer might repeat this term in order to clear the comm channel. Any guesses, Dr. Greenbean? This is all you. Come on, you got to guess something.
Clear comms.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. The correct answer is Judy. Judy is the brevity term. If somebody is yelling, Judy, 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 you shut the hell up. All right, Green Bean, the board is still yours.
All right, let's take Tactics by Vin for 100.
Tactics by Vin. This maneuver is useful because it constantly changes your position in all three planes of motion. All right, Tiwiism.
What is a barrel roll?
That is correct! Barrel roll, indeed. Boom. Tiwiism, you've taken control of the board. Which one would you like?
200, please, Peter.
All right. When you need to close the distance with a target, you can use this pursuit angle. I believe the correct answer there is a lead pursuit, as opposed to a lag pursuit. All right, Tactics by Vin for 300. Is that where we're going?
300.
All right. Based on the TL training documentation, this is the ideal direction from which to approach an unsuspecting enemy. Tiwiism.
From above, where is from above their cockpit?
I'm afraid that is incorrect. Do we have another guess? One answer has obviously been ruled out. Pluto.
What is from below?
That is correct, Pluto. Yes, indeed. You have now taken control of the board, and you are almost to a positive score.
All right, 400.
Here we go. This formation includes an engaged fighter attempting to splash an enemy, as well as a supporting fighter who stands by at a distance, ready to become the engaged fighter if needed. This is something we talked about a lot in our training with Vin. Dr. Greenbean?
What is double attack?
That is correct! Yes, that's a tricky one. Very similar to the loose deuce. The major difference being that in the double attack, the supporting fighter stands at a distance and will only engage if the engaged fighter needs to break off or becomes compromised in some way. Whereas in the loose deuce, it can switch back and forth between the engaged fighter and the free fighter at both fighters' discretion, not only at the discretion of the engaged fighter. All right, we're going to our final question. Tactics by Vin for 500. This one is difficult. This is what the acronym COMSTAB stands for. I didn't even know the answer to this one when Vin put it in there. I have no idea. All right, the answer, as it turns out, is command level stability. I made these questions by reading through all of Vin's documentation. I still have no idea what this is. So, there we go. Game over. The winner's Dr. Greenbean. Now, we did have a final Jeopardy question, but it's a little moot if you don't have the ability to to wager. But let's play for fun then at this point.
Back in the positives.
Yeah, so we do have, actually, some prizes for Pluto and Tiwiism for sticking around and playing through with us here, even though they didn't win the Cutlass package. So why don't we play our final Jeopardy round right now? So the final Jeopardy category is the many studios of CIG. All right? And the question or the clue, and I'm going to need each of you to double-click on my name in TeamSpeak and be ready to submit your answer. All right? Everybody ready? I take it by your silence that you're not ready. Here we go.
Yep.
The clue is, this is the studio where Aaron Roberts is developing the studio is in this town and city where Aaron Roberts is developing Squadron 42. The chat room is probably playing along. There are many studios for CIG. We want to know which geographical location is where Aaron Roberts is developing Squadron 42. I'm getting no submissions. I take it. Green Bean's going to make a guess. It's a good thing he didn't wager anything. Zendo, you can't win. Don't PM me. He PM me with the wrong answer, too. Tiwism says Boston for $0. The correct answer is Manchester in the United Kingdom. That is the studio that is creating Squadron 42. So, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for participating in another Aperture Science enrichment activity. I mean, in a Team Legacy Jeopardy activity. We're going to come down and meet you all in the Community Channers meeting channel because there is one more exciting announcement. And Pluto and Tiwism, you guys are going to get a choice, actually. So Tiwism, so Pluto did slightly better. So he is going to get the choice of one of the two posters I brought back from PAX East, Star Citizen posters, and then the other one will go to Tiwism. All right, thanks guys for watching. We are signing off, and thank you guys for playing.
Thank you, Bridger.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bridger.